All right, guys, we can get started now. It's a little after 12 p.m. My name is Sam Peterson. I'm the communications coordinator for Millcreek, and I'm just here to give a quick introduction. On our board for the Millcreek Township General Authority is Board President Dave Zimmer, not here today, and Vice President Cheryl. She is also not here as well. We have Dan Olette, Kim Clear, and Laith Wardy here to speak. And they will be available for interviews afterwards. We're going to do a quick kind of 3-2-1 for the demolition after, so make sure, we'll give you guys a heads up to position your cameras for that. And without further ado, I guess we can get started with Dan.
Thanks, Sam. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Demo Day. We are excited to provide an update on the progress of the Presque Isle Gateway District development. This project has been a collaborative effort involving our residents, local businesses, and various stakeholders. It's been in development for some time, nearly a decade ago, with the community engagement from the Embrace Millcreek Comprehensive Plan. We found that there was an overwhelming consensus to approve one of the greatest assets in our community, the gateway to Presque Isle State Park. This eventually led to the development of a subplan for the Presque Isle Gateway District. With more community engagement in these wonderful concept images to my left and to my right. From here, Millcreek has worked to implement these ideas, eventually creating the General Authority and finally securing the development sites a year ago. I'm excited to tell the residents and eager supporters of the project, today's the day you start seeing change. I want you to envision what this area can look like in the not too distant future and what it means to the tourism and economy in the region. And to help a bit more with that vision, I'll hand it over to Authority Board Member Laith Wardy.
Thanks, Dan. I really wear two hats here today. I'm a long-term Millcreek resident. I'm also an economic development professional. I've been doing both of those things, living in Millcreek and working in economic development for about 30 years. I just want to say to everybody, and you need to understand the context of why this project is so important. 30 years ago in economic development, it was kind of, hey, we've got a site, we're going to offer low-interest financing, we're going to offer just a number of different people who can work at a factory or facility, and businesses will come. Today, the model is very different. It's about talent, and businesses follow talent. So what we're doing here today is really framing this entire corridor, not only anchored by our ace in the hole, which is Presque Isle State Park, but we're looking at this corridor and saying, how do we make this hospitable for talent? Because once we key in on talent, good things will happen from that point in time. What we're going to see today is, in my mind, is really a version of creative destruction. We're going to be getting rid of the old and bringing in new here today. And it's a good thing. That connotation shouldn't be negative to people. It should be a positive connotation. These are facilities that no longer serve a purpose. They're not even neutral facilities. They're a detriment. We've got over 4 million people coming into this corridor every year, and their first impression, for those people that have not been in this community, their first impression of Erie, Pennsylvania is the buildings that are anchoring the corner down here. This is not the curb appeal that we want. This is not how we attract people and investment to Millcreek, more generally the Erie region. So this is an important project. We've got a lot of financing that's already been put into this, RACP dollars. We've got PennDOT that have put money into this. Obviously, we've got the land bank that's been instrumental in how we're demolishing these businesses. I want everybody, when we see these businesses get demolished today, I want you to think that this is our opportunity to reinvent ourselves as a community. That's really what we're going to be talking about. How do we, with community input, with stakeholder input, reinvent ourselves? This is the first step along that process. What we're doing here today is nothing new, folks, and it shouldn't be. Good economic development, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are examples, East Liberty in Pittsburgh, what's happening in Buffalo, Cleveland. A lot of our peer communities in this Great Lakes region have already gone through similar transformations, and what we're going to be doing here is really keying in on the successes that they have and hopefully learning from some of the failures that they've had. That's what we're going to be looking at here. I'm going to turn it over to you, Kim. Take it from here.
Laith, thank you so much for your energy. It makes me excited just listening to you. Before I get started, I just want to thank everyone who is here today. I want to thank County Executive Davis for being here. I want to thank Tina Mengine from the Redevelopment Authority. The Chamber is here represented, the Erie Chamber Growth Partnership. We have stakeholders from the community here. We have business owners from around the area, including Robin Crago, who had the vision for this 15 years ago and was able to, I guess, bring it to fruition, I guess, or almost, as we get started here. Matt Waldinger, the Director of Planning at Millcreek Township. We are so lucky to have so much talent here, as Laith had mentioned. Looking ahead, the development of the Presque Isle Gateway District represents a significant step for Millcreek Township and Erie County as a whole. Do not underestimate the historical significance of today. I truly believe people will look back on this day in the future. This time in Erie County history will be marked by numerous development projects throughout the region, including this one here today. I don't have any exact dates for you today, but we will continue the Embrace Millcreek plan with the intention and the drive that this historic and transformative project deserves. This endeavor aligns with broader regional goals for sustainable development and strengthens Erie County's position as a destination of choice for investment and tourism. As partners in this historical progress, we are committed to fostering collaboration and forward-thinking approaches that will shape a brighter future for our county and generations to come. Thank you very much all for being here. And I also would like to let you all know that we are going to be continuing on with this press conference after we start demolition. We are going to be available for interviews. Thank you all for being here. But what I need from all of you now is when I say go, we're going to go 3, 2, 1. And at that point, they will be taking the initial swipe. You guys ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. There it is, folks. Thank you all for being here.